much you want it from me.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My apologies for last week. It was terrible. Country Joe, that jackass, he invited me down to the coast, and then he didn't even show. When I got down there was no internet, so I couldn't do a live stream. So I apologize for that. Did catch some redfish, though. That was good. I've been eating redfish all week. Anyway, so last week was kind of a bust because of that. But I do want to talk about a couple other things before we start bringing on our guests, because our guests are awesome this week. You know, I hope you know this by now. We've moved it from Thursdays to Wednesdays at 7 p.m. So just tune in on Wednesdays. We'll be doing this every week moving forward. I also have a podcast. It's called My Top 5 Records. I interview artists, musicians, songwriters, lovers of music about their top 5 records that have inspired their musical prowess. And it's really fun. We do it on Podbean, but you can see it. You can find it on Facebook, Spotify, or iTunes or Podbean, wherever you want to find it. Or you can always find it on my Facebook page. Anyway, so we joke around about here, you know, I mean, we see a lot of people out here that all they want to do is just kind of like sing songs and blah, blah, blah. We want to bring some humor to this. We want to help you through these trying times, because I'm getting freaking tired of being locked down. I don't know about you guys, but it's getting a little bit old for me. You know, and we don't want to ask for donations for us as much as we'd like to. I want to make Austin what it is by donating to an organization called HAM, that stands for Health Alliance for Austin Musicians. You go to their website. I think there's a link below or in my notes right here that says, you know, where you can go do it. But I mean, there's not another city in Austin that will do that for a city. I mean, think of another city that offers healthcare to musicians that can't really afford it, gives it to them for a very affordable price. So it's just such a great organization. But tonight, let's get to the show. We've got a great lineup. Now, Che Lonvera, aka Che, is back in the house. He's going to be, I don't know where this guy always is, because every time I'm like, hey, where are you? And here he's someplace crazy. We've got some crazy antique dealers that reached out to me this past week and said, we'd love to be on your show. And so I said, okay, yeah, that'd be awesome. So we get to meet Jasper Devereaux and Dolores Upton. I'm excited. I've never even met him before, but hopefully we can get him in and it'll be a good conversation. And then, of course, Richard Von Chestworthy III is going to be here. I don't know if he's with Jay or what. I never know with those guys. But anyway, you know, I always like to start off the show with just like do like one song, and if anybody else wants to sing a song, they can. But for right now, I'm gonna. So during the quarantine times, I took a week and I said, okay, for this week, I'm gonna write, for these 5 days, I'm gonna write 10 songs. Only got 8, but that's okay. The ones you get are usually gonna be the good ones. Anyway, so this one's called "Devil in Hell." And it kind of goes like this. I was born with the wolf, so they say. Oh, rattlesnake for a necktie, and a wild-eyed evil slave. I'm headed southbound and down in my long black Cadillac. I got a gold topless Paul and a sparkling gray red strap. So I'll take your drama and improve. I say, yo, your temperament and your attitude. I'll take your crazy to heaven. Jesus, you can tell that I've got my guitar. Oh, I'll be with the devil in hell. Oh, with the devil. Homes like Satan, we got glistening with them. Oh, daggers for fingernails and a cloak of black bear skin. I'm Beyonce.
my devotion, along with the dark and quiet. I said history will be kind to me because I'm about to write it. I'll take your drama and include your temperament and your attitude. Oh, so take your crazy to heaven. And Jesus, you can tell that I've got my guitar. And I'll be with the devil in hell. Oh, with the devil.
A lot better with the whole band, even though we haven't really had a chance to play it together. But it's gonna be great with the band. We've got two really killer guitarists, and they do all these doubled leads and stuff, and it always just makes everything better. Oh, what's my band? It's called The Big Gun Show. You can find us on Facebook, The Big Gun Show Band, Instagram, all the same handle. Let's get to our guests, because this is the part that is here to help you guys get through these times, these pandemic times. COVID, go away. I hate you. Anyway, so right now what I'd like to do is, I think he's available right now, but Che Lonvera, are you there, Che?
Hi, Gunner.
Oh, hey, Che. Dude, why you always wear that same shirt?
Well, yeah, I haven't really been able to change it yet since like 3 or 4 weeks ago. I can't even keep track. That night that I got put in jail, and then I just got busted out by Richard Lund Chestworthy III. He took me out to his boat, and I've been on there since last week until just today. We flew into a place, this place called Seattle, and I'm in this place in Seattle, called the Space Needle, and no one else is in here.
Well, thank God. I mean, what would you? I mean, you don't want to be around people right now, do you?
No, except to yell at people to get back inside and bang them with my pot.
So has that still been working for you? The pot banging, does that really get people back in their houses?
Well, it did until I got put in jail.
So, okay, so you're still using it though, right?
Well, I can't leave the Space Needle right now because I'm locked in here. Richard Lund Chestworthy III's technical guy overrode the security system in here, and so they let me in, and I'm just waiting here while they go take care of business in Seattle. And so I'm just staying here until they come and get me.
Well, that, you know what though? I mean, you kind of remind me of James Bond a little bit. I think you might be able to break out of there.
Well, I don't know if I can break out of here, but I mean, I probably do kind of behave like James Bond, maybe.
Well, you look a lot like him. You know, you wear the same clothes. I mean, yours might smell a little bit worse, but that's
Hold on, I see some people down there. Hey, what are you? I don't know if they can hear me from here.
Wow.
Through the window.
Keep that pot close to you, because they don't know in Seattle. I mean, I don't know if you're going to find people there in Seattle that are banging pots.
My shirt says I love pot banging.
Yeah, a lot of people.
And so I just didn't want people to think, because I've realized that people think I love pot if they don't see my shirt like dope, and I don't love dope. I just love pot banging.
Well, I know you do, and I know why you do it. And it's a great reason to do it. You know, all these people running around, they don't even have the antibodies yet. I mean, what the heck is going on in this world?
I hate it here too, because earlier, before they got me in here, there were a bunch of people out, and I've never seen a place that had so many people that were so like me in my lifetime. And when I banged my pot at them, they were banging their pot back at me. They all have pots here.
Man, that must be a thing. And you know what? You know what I heard, Jay? I heard that that's pretty much was where it started in the U.S. was in Seattle.
Oh, you've heard of Seattle?
Oh yeah, for sure, man. That's where the whole pandemic started in the U.S.
Oh my gosh, I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad I'm up in the Space Needle then.
Well, I also heard that it also takes to elevation, so be careful up there.
Oh, you're saying the COVID-19 goes up in elevation?
Yeah, it gets stronger as it goes up in elevation.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Get me out of here.
Well,
I can't even call. I don't even have a phone.
what the hell is going on here? All right, you need to have a talk with Richard Von Chest Faggot, because he's not a friend of ours.
He's nice. He's nice to me. Don't call him that.
Okay, well, I get it. He broke you out of jail and took you to a job.
I just want to be back at my mom's house in Dallas.
Yeah, I bet you.
Feel at home there while I can yell out at people that are going out at night, and
Yeah.
that's, you know, this place sucks because everybody's, you know, I don't really stand out here like I do in Dallas.
Right. Well, that's good. That's a good thing, Che. Well, so once you, what are you going to do when you get out of that Space Needle?
Hopefully Richard Lon Chestworthy III will take me back to my house, at my mom's house in Dallas.
Miss your mommy?
Well, it's where I'm staying right now. I don't talk to me like I miss my mommy. I'm not like some kid who lives in his mom's basement.
Where are you living right now?
Right now, I'm in the Space Needle until Richard Lon Chestworthy III comes and gets me.
And takes you back to your mommy's basement?
Come on. That's making me mad.
Well, Che, I'm ready for you to get out of there, man. I mean, I don't want you to catch the COVID up there. Man, I don't know if the reason people are banging pots is to scare people back inside, or if it's just to, you know, maybe that fights off the COVID. Could that be possible?
Maybe so. I'll just keep banging it up here.
Okay, you keep banging it. Well, hey, Che, thanks so much for tuning in. We really appreciate it, bud. I mean, and keep banging that pot while you're up there, man. It'll keep the COVID away, no doubt.
Okay. Thanks, Gunner. Thanks for having me on.
Hey, thanks,
this might be my new house for a while.
Well, I hope not. You need to get back to mommy's basement.
Come on. That's not cool, man.
Okay, mom's basement. Sorry.
Let's just say my house in Dallas.
Okay. Yeah, your mom's basement in Dallas. Okay,
Come on.
cool. All right. Well, Che, thanks a lot, brother. We're gonna talk to some other people right now, because I think they're ringing in right now. Hold on, let me see. Paging Jasper and Dolores. Paging Jasper and Dolores. Let's try that again. Paging Jasper and Dolores. Jasper and Dolores.
Hello.
Oh, well, hi.
Hello.
Oh, wow. I mean,
Devereaux, how you doing? Hi, I'm Dolores Upton. Big fans. Hi, we've been watching.
Well, hey guys, I appreciate you reaching out and wanting to be on the show. I don't know much about you guys, so hopefully you guys can explain a little bit. Jasper, I mean, I don't know how you do it, but you look like Joe Exotic.
Oh, thank you. I thought after the success of that man's whole documentary that I don't want to kill any tigers, but I'm going to kill it with antiques. And that's my angle. So I'm bringing it in. I'm on a TV show called Touched by Antiques with that guy back there.
So does that mean you're touching antiques?
No,
it's special way?
How they've touched me.
They've touched you.
Yeah, technically it's about how I've also touched those antiques.
I like to touch antiques too.
Dolores, excuse me, ma'am.
Ma'am?
Whoa, what?
No, sorry, sir.
Whoa.
I'm a man.
Oh, okay.
Come on now, bro.
Dolores is an old family name, and my great grandfather, his name was Dolores.
I mean, I see what you're saying. That's a little misleading. Dolores is technically a girl's name.
You're just jealous of my hair.
That's true.
Yeah, I would be jealous of that hair too. That's long and
It's
luscious
natural.
and
Oh, man.
blue.
The hair game, that's what we're about on our TV shows. Great hair.
And greater antiquing.
Oh, that's nice. So tell me a little bit about your show, Dolores and Jasper, please.
Oh man. Tell you what, we are on a show called Touched by
Antiques.
Antiques. We're kind of like American Pickers.
So we hate each other.
Here we are in Madame Radar's garage, I guess. If you're into that, whatever that's called.
Yeah.
Hope
I
said
hear Madam Radar is awesome.
Never heard of them.
Right, we're picking, man. That's what we do. That's what we do. We go around the nation and we pick. We're from Minot, Mississippi, if you know where that is.
Why not Mississippi?
Sure is.
Well, so tell me about the show. What I mean, I get it. Is that what you do? Is just go around and pick antiques?
Well, we get to fight about who's ever more passionate about antiquing.
I'll give you a clue. He's usually wrong.
Oh man, go to hell.
Uh-oh. All right.
Sometimes
Well, you know,
talk about all kinds of fascinating topics when it comes to antiques.
Today we're going to tell you which method of figuring out if gold is real or not is better. Again, he's going to be wrong.
Oh man, it's the
Wow.
sound.
I'm very interested to hear about this gold technique. This is awesome. I've never even heard about it.
We're busy fishing for some antiques. If we find some, we'll let you know.
We found some, and we're letting you know. Yeah.
Gold.
Now, this is a real
Solid.
deal.
Solid.
You know what? That looks a-okay if you ask me.
Listen to that.
This here,
That's it. That's how you tell if it's gold. It's
he
gold.
seems to think it's a sound technique. I, for one, believe in a much older technique. It's the Mayans used to use it, and it's actually it's a tasting technique, and
It's history.
you gotta taste it first.
That's
not real gold.
that's
You got to get in that hole, huh? Just like with your
not real
tongue.
gold. Well, I'll test it again.
I kind of. What's
That's Dolores. That's getting a little bit weird.
Not real gold.
What's going on?
See, my method's better. His is wrong.
on the next Touched by Antiques.
Wow. Okay, so Joe Exotic. I mean Jasper. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
I keep
Whoa,
thinking you're Joe
Jasper.
Exotic.
Oh, that guy's got a bad name now.
Well, I mean, he did a lot for big cats. I mean, he
That's
was,
true. And good hair, excellent mulletry.
yeah, good music too. Good music. Still don't know if he wrote that though.
It doesn't sound like he's singing it to me.
I will say on a side note that the podcast Joe Exotic is really awesome in seriousness, but now back to the show. So yeah,
This is real gold.
that one's real gold. Can you
Yep.
taste it? Flick it there.
Don't rub it on your nipple after.
That's the third
Oh
method.
my God.
This is how you really
This is
tell.
not the first time he's had inappropriate touchings of antiques.
I'm touched by antiques. It's in the
Inappropriate.
name of the show. I have
See?
to touch
They're touching you right now, and I appreciate that.
Thank
So
if you get a rash after you rub it on your chest, it's real gold.
do you have to rub it on your nipple or your chest? Does it have to be
The
bare
nipple's a
skin?
better testing site. It's more pure. It's a 99.9% accurate area for gold testing.
The only thing we do agree on.
Really? Okay, so you agree with nipples being the best testing area?
Absolute for gold.
Yeah.
Don't you test your gold with your nipples?
Um.
It's downright on the
Yeah,
record.
yeah, sure I do.
You've been testing your
Sir.
gold wrong, friend.
In Wynot, Mississippi, we have been nipple testing our gold for centuries.
Well, can you guys tell me kind of like so you guys go into a store? What do people think about it when you're rubbing things on your nipples in the store?
9 times out of 10, we get thrown out.
That's true. Usually we get asked to leave sometimes, but
That's
not
actually why we had to hit the road and do this touring show, because they won't let us back into
a lot
town.
of times it's police if they're just not aware of our techniques. We call them techniques. It's like we're like forensicists, if you will.
Yes, forensic scientists. I get
Yes.
it. That's great.
Basically.
It's almost like CSI.
Man, I'll tell you what. Almost.
It's a practice. It really is.
It's better because it's antiques. It's not dead people. Dead people I wouldn't want to do that.
Hell yeah! Who wants to rub a nipple on a dead person?
Not me.
That's how you test for silver.
That's a waste of gold.
Oh, is that right? Okay, I did not know that. That's great, Dolores. I did not know that, man. I mean, sir, sorry about that. Did not mean to say that. So can you guys
Tell Francis, they thought that'd get confusing, so I go by Dolores instead.
Okay, yeah, that would be confusing, Francis, for sure. So can you guys kind of walk me through an episode, because this is fascinating to me. I've never seen. I mean, what channel is it on?
The only channel in Why Not Mississippi.
UPN, of course.
That's why they put us both on the same TV show. They would not allow, under the Constitution of Why Not, to have two antique shows on the same channel. And
What?
We fought that law in the Congress together for months.
For months.
Months. And then we both forgot to show up to the actual court date.
So it didn't happen. And now we're on the same TV show because they said, well, we're not going to put two TV shows on the one channel.
And do you guys go in toting guns like Joe Exotic, the Tiger King?
Sometimes depends on where we are. You pull up to a place and you just don't know.
The only guns I have are antiques, and they don't really work anymore.
Well, at least they might scare some people, huh?
Maybe. If you're scared of guns. You scared of guns?
Sometimes I get scared of guns.
Come on down to the China Doll, bro. That's my antique store. It is this store beyond stores. I don't know what this guy's running. That's true. But
you know what? I have heard of the China Doll, Jasper. I heard there's a massage parlor in the back called the Happy Ending. Is this true?
I cannot legitimize that claim or not legitimize that claim.
He's the only one that works in the shop too, so he's got to be doing double duty.
That's everyone gets a happy ending. Okay, that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Look at this hair.
That hair is amazing.
Come on, man.
I mean, it is.
That's right.
Insane. I can't.
Right.
I'm so jealous. I just
stole this look from me, man.
He did. Let
me teach you a little bit of history. There I was, 1988, WrestleMania, front row, standing up by the gate, just shaking. I was excited. We're about to start, and Hulk Hogan looked down. He pointed at me, and he was all like, "Oh!" and ripped off his shirt. He was pointing at me, and I was like, "We're having a moment." And he was like, "Oh my God, that hairdo beard combination is so amazing. I'm gonna steal that." That's what he did. That's what he did, man.
You know what though? That is an incredible story. I cannot believe that
He's
Hulk
been
Hogan.
telling the same damn Hulk Hogan story for 15 years.
See?
He never once went to WrestleMania. He was on bath salts the whole time.
That's true. But it's mania. It's not mania. There's not. You're pronouncing it wrong.
Is it because the hair you think it's a mane?
Oh, maybe.
Hey, you guys! I don't want you guys to get in a fight over this.
Hey, now we'll fight. That's the whole point. You ever seen American Choppers? But better.
No, I haven't seen that one either.
About antiques, it'd be a great show. It'd be a
Number one hit on UPN.
Number one hit, man. You just gotta, maybe someday they'll get televised. I don't know, but
I think it's our natural, difficult dynamic that we have together.
It's pretty good.
It sounds good. So, I mean, have you guys ever gotten like in a fight or gone to blows?
We could right now. You got the money for
You
it.
want some of this?
Well, I don't want that. I just didn't know if you guys fought often, because you guys don't seem like.
James Taylor, sir? Huh?
Well, I know. I mean, I'm just thinking, you, Jasper, you like the whole, Wrestle Manja, whatever you want to call, whatever it's called. I always call it Mania, but I didn't know if you were kind of aggro and you might get angry with him at times.
It's Mania.
That's what I was trying to pronounce it right. I guess I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
All good. Don't be sorry. Just be better, bro.
You want me to take this man out for you, Gunter?
Don't.
I'll whack him with his gold
God,
hand.
That's a threat.
I'll whack him with his gold hand right now.
Everybody sees it right now.
That's an A-OK gold hand. I agree.
They're all watching you.
Yeah.
That's
wow. Incredible story. I mean, Hulk Hogan. I mean, that guy is a legend.
Stealing my stuff. Well, that's why I'm still stuck on this basic cable TV show, touched by antiques. But it's because we're passionate about antiques, man.
The most passionate, especially me, not him.
Great hair.
Fine antiquing.
Man, the finest.
Wow. I still can't believe it's such a small town that can only be one antique show.
Whoa, what'd you call my town small for, man?
Why not?
Why not? Why do you keep saying that?
Why not?
Is that funny? Is that funny to you?
I don't think it was
I'll
funny.
tell you why, because things, man. Things are just, it's a bustling town. It has 2 stores, 2 houses.
How many stoplights?
It's actually just the two of us there in the town.
I think it's just the two of us.
Everyone else died from the water poisoning.
How's the COVID there?
He poisoned the water.
Well, we're both infected, so we're both fine.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so you guys got the antibodies. That's great news.
Yeah.
Hopefully the COVID doesn't come your neck of the woods.
I just got this gun show. It's all about them bodies right there, son. Woo!
Oh, that's what I call an antibody right
Who needs
there.
antibodies? We got guns like that, man.
It is.
Oh,
It's
man.
great. This COVID crap sucks, brothers. You know, it's like everybody's having to stay in lockdown. You know, I see these live streams from musicians and you know, I'm just not laughing enough. And you know, I'm glad that you guys were able to help out and you know inform.
Thank you for having us on the man. I appreciate that.
Oh, we're not done yet, brother. We're not done.
More
Yeah,
exposure.
Yeah, I mean, I want to expose you. I actually heard.
You want to expose me?
It's I
They're
think
often enough in the store.
That's what he does with his antiques. I've had a problem with him doing it for years.
what's that?
He gets paintings made of positions with his antiques. He's touching them in.
because I'm touched by antiques. It's in the name of the show.
It's inappropriate, is what it is.
It's because I'm more passionate about the antiquing.
I'm sorry. I thought you guys said touching antiques.
Touched,
Oh yeah. I'll touch you.
touched by antiques.
Dolores, I think I've seen a
Touch
picture.
the antiques in the process of the show. It's in the title. It says touched, like past tense. You know, we touched them.
Yeah. So you know what? Did I see something, Dolores, of you posing naked on top of an antique?
Yeah,
Sure.
it was an old taxidermy piece from the late 1800s. It's been really well refurbished. It's an old moose, and it was really comfortable. And the photographer in no way charged me at all.
Can you
Wow.
imagine not charging somebody for photography like that?
He's the photographer in town too.
Man, I'm good.
Wow.
That's what
Man,
I'm just. Pictures are amazing, but they're odd. You know what I mean? The subject matter.
He was mad the whole time he was taking the pictures, but he's a professional, so he finished the job.
you guys do get along.
Maybe. What's it to you?
Well, I don't know. I just kind of got this feeling that you guys really don't like each other that much because the whole TV show and all that stuff.
Sometimes, like, you know, that's what the producers of this show are trying to do, man. This is reality TV. They write a script
And
sometimes.
they pitch you against each other.
They like to make things up.
It ain't always really like that.
But in the world of antiques, it is like that. It's very serious.
It's very cutthroat.
We take it serious.
As serious as it goes.
I've gotten to grandma's face before. I've said things, bro. I've said things.
I've seen him hold knives to old women's throats.
That is my antique, grandma. You give it to me right now.
That's my Civil War dagger, Granny.
Woo!
Wow. Was she okay after that, Jasper?
It's respect. Let's call it respect. We don't get along. It's just respect. You respect each other's passion.
Maybe the China doll doesn't smell like a brothel.
I
Maybe
mean,
it's
it
actually
kind
a
of
good-
does smell like a brothel. It does. You're right. And
Well-
maybe that Upton's uptown, you know, is kind of uptown. It's
It's at least 20 feet further
it's
north.
across the street.
You know what? I actually think I stopped in Why Not one time when I was driving through Mississippi. When I walked in, it was like I walked in and I saw this little glory hole in the back. Is that the same place?
That's at his place. I don't know.
That's my looking hole. I use it for looking.
Okay.
What do you
My looking hole.
looking hole? There you go.
That's okay right there. I tell you. Yes, it is.
Hole for looking.
Wow. Yeah. Hole for looking. All right. Well, guys, I really appreciate you being on the show. This has been really exciting. It's so nice to hear from people.
Eye-opening stuff.
We're gonna go try to dig out some more treasures out of this Madam Radar garage, whatever the hell that is.
Maybe they got some antique guitars in here.
Well, you guys go look up Madam Radar. Those guys are a killer band. They are epic, wicked epic. But again, you guys are the greatest, man. Thanks so much for being on the show. We really appreciate it. If you guys are interested in getting some more exposure, we're happy to have you on anytime.
Man, sometimes you touch antiques. Sometimes the antiques touch you.
Wow, that's really deep, Jasper, and I appreciate you saying that. I really do.
That was my sign off, man. That was me all being like, boop. I thought I was taking a message, and now it's all awkward because I don't know what to say. He's gone.
Wow. You're doing great. Doing awesome, Jasper.
Thanks, man.
Oh, no.
How's my hair?
Yeah.
My back.
Your hair, Joe. I mean, Jasper. Sorry, is just phenomenal. I mean, it's even better than Billy Ray Cyrus. I mean,
Say it again, bro. Phenomenal. That's right.
Yeah.
Phenomenal hair, phenomenal antique song, touched by antiques.
Well, I mean,
I'm gonna give it to you. Sometimes you touch antiques. Sometimes antiques touch you.
Wow, guys, that was interesting. Yeah. I've heard, now that think about it, I've heard these stories about them in the past. I actually heard that they got in quite a few fights. I don't know. Weird. But so, yeah. Wow. I don't know if I believe that Hulk Hogan story. What about you guys? I don't know. I need to figure out how to do a poll. I tried to figure it out here to see, if people believe things or whatnot, because I mean, the bottom line, I can't deny it. I mean, all this stuff is true. We all know that, right? Nonetheless, I wonder, is anyone curious about what's going on in Seattle right now? Because Che was just there. He was up in the Space Needle. Apparently, I don't know. Let's go sign in and see if Richard Von Chessworthy is there, because I don't know where he is. Richard?
Hi, Gunner. Man, those guys were a hoot.
Yeah, I mean, they definitely were a hoot. I mean, did that guy not remind you of Joe Exotic?
Oh, yes, he did.
Yeah. Well, holy cow, where are you? I mean, you were always around books, Richard.
Oh, yes. Well, I am in Bill Gates's house library.
Holy cow, really? You must be good friends with him to be in his house.
Oh no, I don't even know. We don't know each other. We are kind of snuck broke in. You know what I mean?
Is it because of his book collection? Is that what you're liking there?
Oh yes. This is the reason I'm here. Is I wanted to kind of try to see if I could figure out what's going on in his head, figure out how he gets his ideology. How did he know there was going to be a big old pandemic? And so I start going through all of his books, and look what I've come across. The coolest robots of 2019, right here.
Wow, look at that.
I mean, that's kind of cool. I'd like to look through that one. The top 100 TikTok stars.
What is he, a millennial?
How being cool in 2020 for dummies.
Holy cow! What the heck does that mean, man?
I mean, I just these are random books. I went through each different part of his fair bit of nice library, and those are the books that I pulled off so far. There must be some better books in here, but so far this is where I am.
Wow.
I'm not really learning anything from that as far as getting into what makes this guy tick.
I mean, from what I can tell about you, Richard Von Chessworthy III, is that, I mean, you seem to be very, very well read. You always have something like really cool to read or talk to us about. I mean,
yes.
Have you found anything there?
Yes. Do you hear me?
I hear you great.
Okay, yes, real fast. I want to let you know, I myself am working on a book called To Kill an Operation Mockingbird.
Really? Is this an Army project thing?
This is just a book that I'm working on. It should be out next year. I'll keep you posted on it.
Can you give us a synopsis about what it's about?
Let's just say it's the same as the To Kill a Mockingbird book, but almost exactly opposite while being exactly the same.
So same, but different.
It's exactly the same, except the exact opposite.
That is deep, and I love that stuff, man.
This is about the best synopsis as I can give you right now, as far as explaining that. But yes, I have a passage here I'd like to read.
Awesome. From your new book?
Yeah, no. This is from one of my favorite books. This is the book called A Study of History Through Time by an author named Arnold Toynbee.
Wow, is he Russian?
No, he is English, I think. He's no longer with us. Bless his soul.
Bless his soul for sure. Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
All right.
Richard.
Society. Society is the total network of relations between human beings. The components of society are thus, where was I? I lost my track. The components of society are thus not human beings, but relations between them. In a social structure, individuals are merely the Faci.
You can say it. Come on, do it.
F-O-C-I, Fauci, Foci.
Now,
I'm a little embarrassed. I don't know that word.
no, but I mean, you're the way you whistle when you read is just, it's so soothing.
What? What are you talking about? I'm just reading. I don't whistle when I read.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't say that.
In the network of relationships, the famous frontispiece of hobbies, Leviathan, displaying societies as a gigantic human figure composed of a multitude of life-sized human figures, is an anthropomultitude. Man, he has a lot of really hard and big words in here. Let's just call that enough for right now. Mid-paragraph, mid-sentence.
I just want to let you know, you do kind of whistle a little bit when you read. It's kind of strange. I mean, it's very soothing though.
I guess. Thank you. I don't know. You know what I'm just realizing is I need to try to be a little quiet and quieter in here. You know, seeing as how we snuck in here. You know what I mean?
You sproked in there.
We snuck broke. Try to make it. Hey, guess what though? I have my technical guy with me, and he's been able to hack his way into Bill Gates's security cameras at his big cat park. He has a big cat park right outside.
What? We were just talking to a guy that looked exactly like Joe Exotic.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That is true. And how ironic. Here, look at this. Can you see this? Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah.
Those are some big cats, brother.
Look at that guy. Oh God.
Oh, holy cow. Is that Grizzly Adams?
Oh no. This is happening right? Oh no, this is happening right. Oh my God.
What do they think about all this COVID stuff? I mean, they're about to catch the COVID.
He's gonna kill that guy. Oh, come on. Oh yeah. Oh.
It looked like he was just getting humped right there. And then, oh no.
Oh God.
Wow.
Man, they're rambunctious. These cats at Bill Gates's park are just really
that seems like way more dangerous than Joe Exotic's place.
I can't tell if they're playing or oh goodness. Oh there's this guy. He looks like he's had enough. Oh wow.
Wow, drawing blood.
Oh,
All right, I think I've seen enough about that. I mean, these cat. I don't know who wants to have a cat farm like that.
well, that's fine. I'll go ahead and stop it. I'm gonna keep it up on my little screen though, because this is a riot. Oh, look at look at
Oh, look how cute he
oh,
is.
nice. Oh, all right. Here, I'll stop sharing this before it just keeps going on and on.
Yeah, no, tell
Oh.
your tech guy to be careful in there, man. Bill Gates
Yeah,
catches.
you know what? I probably need to meet Gates and talk to him, because I will tell you, after last week and all those people getting tossed around on my yacht, you know, in the big waves. That was 2 weeks ago, I guess, that happened. But man, I'm starting to see a few lawsuits. That's
Uh-oh.
all right.
Yeah,
I know they
I
mean
hear
well.
that.
They'll lose.
Hey, Richard, once again, yeah. Now, you know, I thought that Shay was being kind of like James Bond earlier, but clearly you are James Bond. I mean, you should
Oh
have
no.
007 on your chest.
Yeah, no. I'm no James Bond. I mean, I don't know that he would ever be able to afford the places that I own and get the kind of access that I have access to around. I mean, I'm in Bill Gates's library.
Well, hey, man, did I just hear something?
Oh, hold on just a second. Just kidding. I don't think anyone's there.
Well, okay. Well, hey, listen, we've got to run here, man. We've got to take care and end the show up here. But thanks again for tuning in. We really appreciate it super much.
All right, man. I'll keep you posted about what I find in this library. But it looks like it's just going to be a bunch of books for dummies. I don't know.
I don't know. Go pull every one of those books and see if there's a hidden hallway someplace.
Oh, hey, that's a really good idea. I know a little bit about those.
All right. Hey, brother, thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate it. And so, guys, that was the show for today. Next week's going to be even better. I cannot wait for next week. Hopefully, we're going to have Country Joe back on the show. We've been threatened by fly fisherman Henning Hal Orviston that he wants to come on. I don't know what's going to go on there with two fishermen, a bait fisherman and a fly fisherman. Man, that kind of scary if you think about it. Like probably those cats going after each other, but you know. But stay tuned. Again, I have a podcast, My Top 5 Records, interviewing musicians, songwriters, artists, lovers of music about their top 5 records that have inspired their musical prowess. Again, lastly, please make Austin what it is. Donate to HAM, Health Alliance for Austin Musicians. I guess if you're looking at it, it's over there in the notes or wherever it is for you guys. Donate to HAM because it is just such an amazing organization, giving healthcare, or not giving, but giving affordable healthcare to those in need that are musicians in a town of music. So please give to HAM. What else? My band is called The Big Gun Show. If you guys have questions, you can always reach out to me. If you have ideas, anybody wants to be on the show, reach out to me. Just via Facebook. Gunnar Woodson is my handle. Let's see what else. That's it for this week. We'll see you next week. Wednesdays, moving forward, every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Okay? Stay cool. Stay safe. Peace out. We're live. Fair away.